So you've probably heard of this guy. His name's Elon Musk, and not far off 3% of the entire planet currently follows him on X. Well, he has a new pinned post. Surely it's worth reading. So here's the full pinned post. Most people don't know that Tesla has had an advanced AI chip and board engineering team for many years. That team has already designed and deployed several million AI chips in our cars and data centers. These chips are what enable Tesla to be the leader in real-world AI. The current version in cars is AI 4. We are close to taping out AI 5 and are starting work on AI 6. Our goal is to bring a new AI chip design to volume production every 12 months. We expect to build chips at higher volumes ultimately than all other AI chips combined. Read that sentence again, as I'm not kidding. Don't mind if I do. We expect to build chips at higher volumes ultimately than all other AI chips combined. Man, he ain't fucking around. Just to be clear, he's not talking about Tesla's AI chips combined. He's talking about all other AI chips combined. Maybe you've heard of this company, Nvidia. Current market cap, $4.35 trillion. Currently printing money, selling, what do they sell to consumers? Mostly AI chips. Do you understand? I'm going to read this sentence for a third time. We expect to build chips at higher volumes ultimately than all other AI chips combined. Motherfuckers. These chips will profoundly change the world in positive ways, saving millions of lives due to safer driving and providing advanced medical care to all people via Optimus. And the next sentence, we see why this is now Musk's pinned post. This is a recruiting effort. Send an email with 3 bullet points describing evidence of your exceptional ability to AI_chips at tesla.com. We are particularly interested in applying cutting-edge AI to chip design. Thanks, Elon. I just want to go back to this sentence right here. We obviously know autonomy will save millions of lives. We've been discussing this for, now just over 6 years on the channel. By the way, happy birthday to me. The channel, just turned 6 years old a couple of days ago. But the second half here, providing advanced medical care to all people via Optimus. This is a recurring theme in Musk's recent statements. The profound impact of Optimus in terms of people's health, medical, that includes robotic surgeons, but ultimately all kinds of healthcare workers. Think about the massive impact. Even just having an Optimus robot at home for an elderly person who lives on their own would be able to maintain independence for much longer, if not indefinitely, as opposed to ending up in a nursing home. Or think about somebody who's recovering from a serious injury or surgery. If we read between the lines here, it seems quite clear Tesla intends on targeting the medical industry, in particular with Optimus robots, once they're scaling up. Now, obviously, they'll be deployed in factories and warehouses and just about everywhere. The fact that Musk keeps mentioning health, medical care, robotic surgeons, and so on seems like a very clear area of interest. And why not? Can you imagine if you're in a hospital, instead of having to press a little button on your bed to call for a nurse to get help, etc., you've got an Optimus robot there all the time? I could give dozens and dozens of examples. There's huge potential here. And scrolling down, Musk wasn't done. He adds, for what it's worth, I'm deeply involved in the chip design and meet with the engineering team every Tuesday and Saturday. The Saturday meetings are short-term and will no longer be needed in a few months when AI 5 is taped out. Musk also engaging in the comments. This was a great post. Just another rabbit for the hat. Quoting that sentence he told us to read more than once. We expect to build chips at high volumes ultimately than all other AI chips combined. Musk replies with a rabbit emoji. And honestly, it's probably worth rereading this sentence about 10 times and letting it sink in. This is a truly outrageous goal. And just in case it needs pointing out, setting and ultimately achieving outrageous goals is what Elon Musk does for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let this sink in. Just one of the facets, healthcare, where Optimus will be extremely useful. Do you have any idea the size of the global healthcare market? If not, you're about to find out by Grok. Today, the global healthcare market valued at, let's call it 12-ish trillion US dollars. Yeah, that's right, a $10 trillion opportunity. Healthcare. Now, who would have seen this coming a few years ago as a Tesla investor? And disrupting the global healthcare market? Really? Yes, actually. And I remind you, this is just a narrow subset of all the potential uses for the Optimus humanoid robot. The reason that I'm pointing this out now is because Musk continues to mention healthcare, Optimus, robotic surgeons, Optimus. This is going to be abso-fucking-lutely gigantic. Think about the potential here. Forget industry, forget manufacturing, forget in the home. just in healthcare. What's the ideal ratio of useful, intelligent, dexterous robots working in global healthcare? Surgeons, doctors, nurses, all globally currently in severely short supply. Today's global healthcare industry typically involves extraordinarily long waits, whether it's in a doctor's office or for elective surgery, extraordinarily high costs, and severely limited access. Let's just focus in on the robotic surgery. Imagine you have an Optimus humanoid robot that can perform brilliant surgeries 24 hours a day. No more waiting. You need your knee fixed, your shoulder fixed, your back's fucked. Great. Optimus can sort it out. Then while you're in recovery in hospital, you've got an Optimus by your bedside, maybe a couple, keeping an eye on you, monitoring your vital signs. Do you need anything? Fluffing your pillow? Whatever. Feeding you if you can't feed yourself. Let's say you've had shoulder surgery, you can't use one of your arms, or both. Helping with bathing, all kinds of stuff. And now let's just continue with that shoulder example. Now you have to rehab your shoulder. You're at home. You need a physical therapist. Spoiler alert, guess what? Optimus can help out with that too. Do your daily exercises. Never mind help you while you've got your shoulder in a sling and can't use one of your arms. Getting dressed, undressed, showers, etc. Pain in the fucking ass. I mean, this alone, this opportunity is just absolutely enormous. Back to Musk's post. He obviously mentions the millions of lives saved via autonomy. Just read this again after that additional context. Providing advanced medical care to all people via Optimus. All people. Not some people, not a few people. All people. I think it's really going to take some time for this to sink in for Tesla investors. Let's join the dots. Tesla intends on making more AI chips than everyone else combined, profoundly changing the world in a positive way via safe autonomous vehicles, and providing advanced medical care for literally every human on the planet via the Optimus humanoid robot. Perhaps you've heard this said before. The world's biggest problems are the world's biggest opportunities. And clearly today, if we think about where millions of lives are lost, the most suffering at scale, injuries, disabilities, pain, discomfort, every year on roads, give or take, 1 million lives lost, probably at least 10 times as many people severely injured and potentially permanently disabled. Autonomy, obviously, a huge return on investment there. But then we get to the healthcare industry. People die because there's wait times are too long, they can't get an appointment, can't see a specialist, things are missed, mistakes are made. In fact, by the way, in case you guys aren't familiar with one of the leading causes of death in hospitals, make sure you're sitting down for this, motherfuckers. No, actually. In the US alone, it's estimated that every year, human errors in US hospitals alone cause, are you sitting down? Around 400,000 deaths. Globally, this figure is in the millions. So let's translate this post. Hi everybody, Tesla can save millions of lives on the roads, which we've known for a while, but also, in addition to this, Optimus is actually going to be able to save literally millions of lives as well in the global healthcare industry. Holy fucking shit, massive opportunity. Let's solve this. In conclusion, holy fucking shit. This is big. Want more content? Early access? Bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 has been part of my daily health protocol for almost half a decade. It's packed full of vitamins and minerals and helps me fill in nutritional gaps while supporting energy, digestion, and immune function. It also has prebiotics and probiotics to promote gut health. I take my health very seriously, and so should you. Try AG1 today by visiting drinkag1.com/SMR or click the link in the pinned comment and enjoy a free welcome kit with vitamin D3 plus K2 and AG1 travel packs. That's drinkag1.com/SMR.